Hi y'all, it's your girl, the Chariot, coming in for a collective reading. So I started doing the live and then I got all these omens, so I decided to switch things up here for a second. Someone does not want me doing a Capricorn reading. So we'll just leave it at that. Just give me a second. Gonna set the perspective. Go back and watch my other lives to get information on why I set the perspective. Basically, it's my way of ensuring that the channel message is clean that comes through. So, okay, this does not belong in this deck, so we're gonna go ahead and throw it out. All right, so this is going to be a collective reading. I was called to the table. We do what Spirit says. So let's see what Spirit has to say for the collective today. This Chariot is giving me, they're showing me the motorcycle. They're showing me the motorcycle and the Sphinx that is there. Hi, Bubba's. Emma wanted to make a debut and say hello. You may hear him snorting and breathing heavy. Yes, French bulldogs do. Yes, Bubba's. Can mommy work? Okay. Let's see if he lets me work, because anyone who has a French bulldog knows that they are very needy pets. But back to this Chariot. You know, the Chariot is the card of Cancerian. It's a card of victory and moving forward. They are calling me. Ooh, she has a wand in her hand. I just got these cards, so it's been, and you know, every time I look at a card, I get a different vibe from it. There's something about duality, spiritual duality, the balancing out of the light and the dark. She's almost giving me more magician vibes, holding this wand in her hand. It's like I'm hearing a magician on the road. A magician on the road. Let's see what that means. Spirit, what additional messages do you have for the collective at this time? Oh, that was a lot. Queen of Swords reverse, the Devil reverse, the Lovers, Queen of Cups reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse. There are a lot of queens here. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 5 of Swords in the reverse. Are these all individual women? Yes. I don't know what divine masculine this is for, but there are 3 women in your life. Who are coming up in the reverse. A Queen of Swords, so an air sign, a Queen of Cups, and a Queen of Pentacles. Now, from the looks of it, this could be a mother or a baby mama, and maybe a mistress. For whatever reason, I'm almost feeling like this Queen of Pentacles reverse and the Queen of Cups may be the same person. So it's either 2 or 3 women. You know, take it as it resonates. I will say it's just too many women. Like, period. This Queen of Swords in the reverse feels nauseated. She's controlling and abusive, they're telling me. Makes unwise and flighty decisions, like pounces on things without thinking, and you're left to clean up the mess. She's pinging off of this Five of Swords in the reverse. Someone who's unable to control their emotions. Inability to process complex thought. Okay. Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups are saying no, it's two different people. One woman who's sad and one woman who is like handicapped. Maybe in a wheelchair. Or has some sort of handicap. This Queen of Cups reverse hurts my heart. I have like a palpitation feeling in my heart. This Queen of Pentacles. I'm hearing ruthless. And they're saying the only reason why she's not being represented as the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords reverse can be ruthless, is because she has money. She presents herself as if she doesn't, though. That's why she's coming. That and her disability is why she's coming up in the reverse. She plays the victim financially, or for financial gain. She plays the victim for financial gain. Spirit, why are you... There's something here about these people not being left out in the cold or not. Spirit, what is this? They want me to grab the other. Spirit, what is this Five of Pentacles in the reverse? Gift, call attention to magic or manifestation. Huh. I don't know if you guys watch my spiritual lesson versus evil eye. But in that, I was telling the story about how this guy I dated at the end of last year, I kept having dreams of the items that he gifted me. Well, one was just a sweater he left at my house, and the other was like a plant. But I had this vision of three women actively doing spell work on both. Like they did it on all of his possessions, and then he left things at my house. Um, and so that's kind of what I'm getting from this, like, a group of women kind of in coercion with each other. I'm getting a very heavy sense here, mother-in-law vibes, baby mama vibes, and I can't figure out how this Queen of Swords comes in. Maybe, like I said, maybe a mistress or a girlfriend, or but I get a sense here that it is these three women in cahoots. And this is a male, this Five of Swords in the reverse for sure. Now, this Ace of Pentacles, specifically with this Five of Pentacles in the reverse, brings me back to there was this storyline that I was picking up around an angel of death, um, which is a nurse who, kills their patients and stuff like that. And this particular hospital doing this, kind of manufacturing the fates of the homeless people who come in to this like behavioral health center, looking to like get their meds or spend the night for a night. A lot of the people that I encountered, that was their process, right? Of ensuring that they aren't out on the streets when it gets really cold or they're low on their medication, right? Like they'll find a police officer and say, "Hey, I'm thinking of committing suicide," and then you get placed on a 5150 hold and you're able to stay at a place. But at these places, because these are transient people who are not mentally, who don't have their full mental faculties, they are oftentimes preyed upon by magicians, devils. We have the devil here on the table. He's in the reverse, right? But um for insurance fraud, medical fraud, disability fraud, like that kind of stuff happens to them just because they're vulnerable in that way. That's what this gift is giving me, specifically around greed, specifically around insurance money. I keep hearing it. The um Yeah, so I don't know why this keeps coming up. I guess I just want spirit to be clear to me, like what they want me to communicate about this. They're saying something about call attention to the magic. Call attention to the magician. Spirit, who is the magician? Can you tell me who this magician is that you want me to call attention to? Blocked messages. Five of Pentacles in the reverse again. Blocked messages. Spirit, who is the magician? The world in reverse. Someone who, a cycle that's not completed. How do we complete this cycle? Ten of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Trail is not done. Holding back blocked messages about a third party situation. An end of a love triangle. And not being left out in the cold. Who is holding back the messages? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Hmm. Knight of Wands. Have strength, illusion. Hmm. There's something here about a relationship between a Queen of Wands, so an Aries, Leo, Sag, and a King of Pentacles in the reverse. To be honest with you, I'm getting a sense here that this is the same person. Spirit has been doing that lately, where they pair a court card with another court card in the reverse to kind of show me like this is the person's sign, right? Aries, Leo, Sag, but they come up as a greedy, non-committal. They have the attributes of a greedy, non-committal earth sign, or an earth sign in the reverse. So, and they may have earth highly aspected in their chart too. So, someone who has heavy Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo placements, right? But is a sun fire sign. This person, there's something about this person being codependent, um, on drugs, but creating the illusion around the people around them because they're trying to hide. And I'm also hearing because they are um paranoid, right? They put the um they almost put a project out is what I'm the word I'm looking for, because spirit was showing me like a hand movement that I was like, Projection?" They project out their paranoid delusions onto people, right? Something about a Knight of Wands, so maybe going around saying that the people around them are in Knight of Wands energies, so escorts, prostitutes, that kind of stuff, that people are obsessing over them and, you know, stalking or whatever, but it's really this person. Like every lie that they tell is a projection of what they themselves are doing, basically, is what I'm saying. There's something here about an obsession, like just a straight obsession with another sign, like another person. They're showing me on this strength card, there's a woman wearing a little flower, head wrap, taming this lion here. There's something about this lion being tamed. Like this Leo is obsessed with taming a lion, a king. I'm actually going to use the other deck. Spirit, what is the purpose of this for this Leo? Like, what are they trying to accomplish? Hmm. An ultimate betrayal for a star and the Empress. I do want to point out, again, we have an Empress with a star. Spirit has been doing this for me lately, where it's very clear, like this is the same person. This is just the qualities of this Empress. She's patient. She's a healer. She's kind. She could be in the public eye as well, right? This is how Spirit has been letting me know that, you know, oh my God, I just had a realization, right? Because now I understand why this Queen of Swords and this Five of Swords are pinging off of each other. This is one person, and it's Spirit telling me, this is a low vibrational person who, I feel like if they're saying not transgendered, bisexual. So we'll sleep with both men and women, which is fine. But that's why, it's like a man and a woman. Um yeah, this person needs to win at all costs. And they're obsessed with this Empress. Like just obsessed. Let's see if Spirit can tell me what this ultimate betrayal is that this person is planning. What is this ultimate betrayal? Getting an omen. Do not travel, emotional manipulation. So maybe trying to get this Empress to travel somewhere. I have been getting a catfishing vibe lately, specifically around Capricorns. Yeah, it's bad judgment. It's greedy. Now we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse now. To my divine feminines out there, or even masculines, because I have been getting this heavy, heavy catfishing energy, I highly suggest that, if you get communication from someone new, or it's a different phone number than what you're used to, or if it just doesn't feel right, like really trust your gut. Your intuition isn't going to steer you wrong. If it feels like something is wrong with this communication, then something's wrong, right? Like you don't have to investigate it. It doesn't necessarily have to be a plot against you, but definitely, if something is like, this doesn't feel right, don't do it. I'm getting a heavy sense here of some sort of communication from a King of Pentacles to an Empress that is false, that is some sort of plot between these three women here, in order to emotionally manipulate, and do some sort of like, it's the ultimate betrayal, which could even be, trying to beat this person up, or, yeah, with the Knight of Swords here in the upright, that's violence, right? Something about don't be foolish, no need to overthink things. Yeah, like the temperance angel is now here in the reverse, so it's like don't be hasty when you get this communication. Um, hmm. Okay, let's see. Spirit, any additional messages? There's something here about a mother and a child moving on to calmer waters after all of this. Finding the strength. They're showing me the strength card. To really, really get through this. I don't know who this was. I don't know who this shadow person was who was trying to I don't know, leave stupid comments, but I don't speak to demons. I only speak to the Holy Spirit. Jesus is my homeboy and the archangel, so I don't know what you're referring to, sir or madam. So you can get the fuck off my page, okay? Okay. So yeah, there's something here about a group of women being really greedy around a king of pentacles. I keep getting this over and over and over again. I'm getting very heavy um almost like omens from this specifically. And I feel like it's for both this empress and this king of pentacles. There is just a group of people who are trying to get you to travel, and spirit is very adamant, do not travel at this time. I whenever my guides let me know that it is not the right time to travel, I stay my ass in the house. I have, like I was telling in the last video, I have been stalked by people recently, and ended up having to get out of the place that I was in because of it. And I really came to that conclusion after Spirit had me, specifically Archangel Michael and Raphael, had me sit in my house for a couple of days, and not leave, and at the end of it, I realized that the reason that they were doing that was because there were people who didn't have my best interests, kind of floating around my house at the time. So With that being said, I feel like I feel complete in that. Again, this storyline has came up several times. For me, and so I feel like I'm good there. Spirit, is there anything else? There was the lovers here on the table, which also is what told me that this Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles are three individual people, maybe even a sibling. So to this King of Pentacles, the warnings have been very, very loud for you on my end. And again, I don't know who this person is. It could be, you could be an earth sign, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo male. There are three women here who just continuously come up as creating some sort of plot here, for against whoever it is that you view as an empress or a star. Okay, so do with that as you willst. I'm complete. I feel complete in that. Because again, I almost want to pull out the King of Pentacles and see who this person is. So I'm going to pull out the King of Pentacles, and we are going to we're going to pull just on him. So which one do they want? They want the Modern Witches Tarot. Spirit, who is this King of Pentacles? If you can give me any insight into how I know this person, that would be helpful. Ooh, ooh, ooh. A Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yo. What? Red Fate, King of Wands, reverse. Empress in the reverse. Backfired, walking away, regretted, illusion. I think this King of Pentacles represents two soulmates coming together. And I say that because now we have the Empress with the King of Wands in the reverse. I think this is just the representation of two people, or even someone's higher and lower self coming together in order to stand in divine masculine energy of the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is very financially abundant. He's holding the Ace of Pentacles. He's um very earthy, very grounded, very practical, very wise. He moves slow, but he moves slow because everything is deliberate. It's a deliberate thought process, right? All of the pentacles, especially 1 through like 7 or 8, it's a process, it's mastery, right? That's the thing about calling in pentacles or calling in currency. You really have to be in a state of grounding, right? Because it's 3D stuff, right? You ground yourself and then you call it in. That is the King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles, I don't know, this Queen of Wands keeps coming up. And ma'am, if you are paying attention, which this Page of Wands tells me that you are paying attention. This King of Pentacles is your karma. You're definitely a karmic, and you may be thinking that you're out here planning and plotting and doing something weird on this King of Pentacles, but I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to get away with it. And I know that because the Wheel of Fortune is coming up in the reverse, but then afterwards you still have these two people coming together. And then Spirit is very clear to me that this, like, King of Pentacles with this Empress is in the reverse just because the time isn't right now, but it's fated, right? And whatever it is that you were doing, to try and prevent this from happening, all you're doing is racking up karma for yourself. There's something here about hacking someone's phone, going through someone's phone so that they can't, like blocking someone when they're away from the home. So then the communication is stagnant. Um, There's something here about making threats to someone, just starting. I'm seeing like starting little things, starting rumors or petty arguments, so that this person is kind of always caught up in your stuff, not able to really, because the Eight of Swords is like self imprisonment, right? But it's giving me like they're showing me someone like going almost from one fire to another fire, like putting out all these little fires for you, and because like stuff that you've started, right? And as a way to distract them, Two of Wands, from what's really going on, which is, you just trying to ensure that this person is always focused on you. Lies, jealousy. There's something here about catfishing as well. I'm either this Queen of Wands is in cahoots with a Capricorn, or I am guessing that she comes up as the King of Pentacles in the reverse because she has a Capricorn moon or rising sign, because the same message came up yesterday with Capricorn, where there was someone completely obsessed, like, I mean, absolutely obsessed with a possible Sagittarius and a water sign, being soulmates, and like doing all kinds of weird shit with that person's pictures and messages, and just weird stuff. Um to this person, this is going to be a burden on you and your family, I'm hearing. You really need to grab a hold of yourself. I almost want to um I feel good. I don't, again, this to the King of Pentacles, or to the Emperor, that I really feel like that this is an Emperor. You're just in pre-Emperor energy because of the stupid shit this Queen of Wands has you running around doing. You haven't fully stepped into your Emperor like status or mode right now. But it's coming. Um just know that that's what's going on, with this Queen of Wands. So what I want to do is I'm just gonna pull on this Queen of Wands because I felt like yesterday when I or 2 days ago when I was doing the Leo reading, like, you have a soulmate. It's a Gemini. There was a Gemini that was completely obsessed with you. So I can't figure out why this Queen of Wands is so obsessed with this other person. So let's see here. Spirit, what's going on with this Queen of Wands soulmate? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we got the Empress of the Queen of Wands again. I don't know what to tell you. I just keep getting omens for you. I will say, how do I Spirit just asked me, how do you deal with rejection? I deal with rejection by knowing my worth, by protecting my space. At the end of the day, a lot of times rejection is redirection, right? Even when I think about jobs that I haven't gotten or men that it never came into fruition or whatever. It never was a as like you do have to mourn that loss. You do have to deal with that initial like kind of hit to your ego. But because my faith is so strong, like because my faith is so strong, it's like if Jesus said that I didn't need it at that moment, then I don't need it. Right? So, yeah, I feel like that needed to be said. I don't know why, you know, I feel like people who are constantly focused on other people who are obsessing over what other people's gifts are or what other people's experiences are. I don't think that you realize how much you only further bless that person by having them on your mind. And this is something that I had to come to realization with over the last couple weeks is kind of like obsessing over people doing me wrong or people, even the people who were stalking me, right? Like obsessing over those people only gave them more power. Really standing up for myself, really standing in my power was recognizing that at any moment I could leave the situation. Right. I have friends and family who love me. I have friends and family who know me. Right. And like, that devil worship comment that came up. Like my friends and family were there when I was baptized. Like they know, right? And even outside of even being baptized, because I completely believe that there are Christians out there walking around who do spell work to against people, right? Like and in an evil malicious way, like that is totally possible. That is not me, that is not my heart, like I said. And I'm not going to sit here and try and um going back to the rejection, it is not my job to prove myself to another person. That is not self love. Anytime that you find yourself having to prove your worth, having to prove who you are to someone, that is the very exact minute that you should pull your energy away, right? Because I don't my relationship is not with man, it's with God. So I'm not going to sit here and prove my relationship with God to some random person on the internet. We're just not going to do that. Just like I'm not going to sit around and prove my worth to some random man. And that is my words of wisdom to this Queen of Wands, because I feel like you really need to grab a hold of your mind, ma'am. Um, um, you really do. And there are enough omens here where it's kind of like everything that you do, all the energy that you put forth isn't really going to come into fruition anyways, right? Especially if something is fated already. I don't necessarily believe in twin flames anymore. I do believe, I still believe in soulmates. It's totally possible that whoever it is that you are trying to keep from someone else is in a high level soulmate or soul tie connection. And like I said, all you're doing is making karma worse for yourself. You're just racking up karmic debt for yourself. Okay. So I feel complete in that. Spirit, any other messages that you want? I'm glad that they finally clarified what was going on with the King of Pentacles coming up in the reverse. Um, so thank you, Spirit, for that. Um, I feel complete. I really do. I guess that's why before I got on here, I kept hearing like do a Capricorn reading, do a Capricorn reading. And I think what they were really saying was do and I'm convinced that either that Queen of Wands is working with a Capricorn or a or has Capricorn highly aspected in their chart, or some sort of earth sign. But I'm leaning towards Capricorn in their chart. Um so yeah, I feel complete, and I feel like I accomplished the mission that spirit wanted me to accomplish. To everyone who loves me, I love you as well. I hope you found this helpful. To the King of Pentacles who thinks maybe that this is their energy, or this, I don't know whose energy I'm picking up, I would love to communicate with you. I will give you a reading, just because I'm trying to figure out why these three women, and that Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords in particular keeps coming up. I would love to have a conversation about that with you. My email is just cosmicmirrortarot@gmail. Email me. I will even give you a free reading, just so I could figure out who these energies are. Okay. So to everyone else, I hope you found this helpful, or something in it that was helpful to you. You have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you guys. Bye.